Hey, hi, how are you? I am JadeFox Unfiltered. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. I know y'all see the title. I know you see my absence. I've been trying to do a video, but when I say I've been like really busy this week, this gel is looking weird. Anyway, it's bothering me, y'all. My viewfinder. But anyway, you know, I've been busy recovering like from the partying and all this other stuff, and I know that y'all and I got so many videos that I have planned for you, but like I said, I just got so much other stuff going on. Like I had an interesting time in Atlanta. I'm definitely going to give you several videos concerning that. I learned a lot of lessons. You know, some people you just probably shouldn't meet in person, and I would tell you who, but I don't want like 12 community posts dedicated to me, but they might not be crazy enough to do that. Like, yeah, right. But anyway, that's, like I said, I'm gonna tell you about all the craziness and shit this week. Them hoes is crazy. Anyway, yes, so I know you see the title, and yeah, so so anyway, I was supposed to make this video yesterday, which is probably gonna be the day before yesterday, because I'm probably not gonna edit it because I got some more partying and stuff to do after this. But anyway, so that that welfare, that the Gabe dude or whatever, he did a live. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Mr. Welfare Bush. Like, side note, like, he's starting to look worse than I thought. He looked bad in one of those other ones. Like he's not keeping himself up at all. Like y'all be honest. Even tell me in the comments, isn't he looking worse and worse? And I don't think it's the weight. Like, he looking more mannish. Like, I don't think he's keeping up with like his hormones or maybe laser surgery. That dude got a 12 o'clock shadow. Like, he just looking bad. But anyway, I just had to make that known. My gosh. Even though I'm kind of getting burnt out on that dude, but if something's super newsworthy, then yeah, and that was newsworthy. But anyway, he did a live other day or whatever, and he was just saying the weirdest shit as usual or whatever. And he played a video or whatever of, you know, of some girl dancing in front of some you know, Snow Bunny, they call him, or whatever, dancing in front of Jeremy. I guess trying to, you know, whatever, like, Ashley is using this same dude that was gonna turn on him or whatever. If they could have been Keisha's friend, you know what I'm saying? The thing that Jeremy and, you know, that the Welfare Bush got in common is that they both, you know, love Keisha or whatever, both in love with Keisha. And he basically was using that, you know, just, you know, sent him the video and try to make it look like more than what it was, okay? So, first things first, okay, for that to become newsworthy to you, that's crazy. For Ashley to even want to talk about that's one of the things that confirms that Ashley is still like obsessed in love with this dude. Like, and was trying to say that, oh, you know, I didn't know that they were gonna be there or whatever, but you know that who he's associated with or whatever. Like, you know, people don't know you. You know what I'm saying? Like, his friend that hit on her didn't know you. Like, how somebody's best friend don't know who the baby mama is because you that irrelevant. But anyway, so yeah, it was a video where some girl just whatever. I'm gonna let you listen to the extended, and I'm gonna let you listen to the actual audio in the damn video to let y'all hear, to clear up a few things. Go ahead.
You need some water, don't you?
I need some water, y'all.
The way that you was making that thing 1 2 1 2 like that.
Yeah.
You so like the Energizer Bunny. Yeah, that is the Energizer Bunny. It keeps going and going and going.
Okay. I mean, if you see in the video, somebody else is like talking to this girl or whatever, from what I can see, and they kind of low-key like playing her, like calling her thirsty. Oh, you need some water. Just talking about how she just popping and doing all this other stuff, like indirectly calling her thirsty. And you see Jeremy is ducked the fuck off. So this is footage that shouldn't have never, this is some behind the scenes stuff. Like, it's footage that could have very well not seen the light of day. So, I mean, why should that upset Keisha? Like, I mean, this is what your man does when you're not there. Like when thirsty thoughts busted wide open in front of him and shake and do whatever, he just chills. Like, what was he supposed to do? Be like, oh my gosh, girl, hands my way. Oh my gosh, like, let me close. Oh my God, let me close my eyes. Let me run. Let me do this. He was supposed to do that? Like, what was he supposed to do? He didn't get up on her and like rub and dance, and he didn't do nothing to her. He didn't proposition her. He didn't do nothing. This dude was ducked off. Like, he wasn't doing none of that. Like, I would be proud. So everything that Keesha and Jeremy have gotten with each other behind the scenes, or what has done to like correct certain behaviors or to move forward as a family unit, it seems to be working, because this wasn't even main footage. So, I mean, I applaud him. Like, I would be proud. Like, I would be happy. Like, he was at a video shoot that they requested the honor of his presence to be at that shoot. Number one, he wasn't like some thirsty groupie who went there, who female friend was a rapper who was in the studio. Like, his presence was, he was supposed to be there. Like, but for that to like bother Ashli so much, or to be such late breaking news to where she sends this to some gay male troll or whatever, so that they could put it on their platform, like for that to even get a second look, I mean, you obsessed, you stalking. Like, that footage kept her up all motherfucking night or whatever, like she always does. So, right, like, if somebody sent me footage or something, or if I found footage, because I'm trying to look for the dude so hard, if I acquired this footage, I wouldn't care. It wouldn't be newsworthy enough for me to go give it to this male gay troll or whatever, to put on his platform. I wouldn't care. Like, I wouldn't care. Like, it wouldn't faze me not one bit. Only if I cared. Only if I still wanted this dude. Like, it's just weird and crazy. Like, and it's a bunch of other stalkerific shit that she does behind the scenes that hasn't even been released to y'all yet. Like, she really obsessed with this dude, and I get it. Like, I've obviously met Jeremy, and he's charming. He's a nice guy, but you gotta move on with yourself. Like, I mean, you know, he's witty. It's a lot about him. I'm gonna do like another video when I, you know, run down everybody and the what you call it. I got so much party footage. It's crazy. But yeah, like she is super duper, like duper obsessed. Like, that is the craziest shit in the world. Like, oh my gosh. Like, and just in case some of you don't know, or if it hasn't been said or whatever, but they were not in the same, they were at the same video shoot that Jeremy was requested to go to, but they weren't in the same scenes. Like, they didn't interact with each other. Like, she was in the studio with the homegirl. He was out in the picnic scene, you know, doing all kind of other stuff. It was like a big cookout. Anybody could have came. It didn't matter. Obviously, anybody could have came. It was none of that other stuff, so that people are trying to make it out. But to wrap that part up, like, yes, like, that just makes it seem like Jeremy has learned his lesson. Like, she done all kind of dumb shit to try to, the first thing she does is like run and try to hit his DMs or hit his inboxes and shit like that, as soon as Keisha's like out of town for certain things. And she gets the X, she gets blocked. It's like, they were like, nah, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, she had to make her way to that video shoot because, you know, they are friends. You know, him and Travis, they're friends. He knew that Jeremy would be there. Like, I mean, it's just crazy as hell. So, it's crazy and stalkerish as hell. And so, that troll also said something that was very interesting. Was saying something about, like, Ashli, you know, that they don't really need Jeremy. Like, you know, Augie don't need Jeremy and stuff like that because, you know, he can get a bonus dad because, you know, Sierra and Future and all this other shit. Like, Ashli is no Sierra. Like, the only relationships that I know of Ashli being in, well, there's 3. Well, the last one with men, she's been the side chick to pregnant girls. Like, we don't know Sierra to be a pregnant girl. And another thing is, I mean, not a pregnant girl. We know her to be that. A side chick to pregnant girls. But, Sierra, but like Ashli or whatever, like, it's just, they're two totally different women. Like, she never seems to get men of her own. Like Sierra and Brittany, his first baby mama, they're not one and the same. You see how Brittany's still a clown? She's still messing with him while he's still wifing up and impregnating other women. See, that's the Ashli type. Keisha's the all the relationships we've known of her to be in, those were her relationships. We've known of those to be hers. So you have the Ashli type, you have the Keesha type. That's why Jeremy picks the Keesha type. Like, anybody could sleep with him. And then he was saying something about, yeah, these bonus dads, you know, they're gonna play baseball and all this other shit with him and do all this other stuff. Okay. So, I mean, what bonus dad you know is gonna care more about somebody else's child than they do? Like, allegedly, Ashli will leave her son with people for weeks at a time. Why you think she couldn't find a fucking babysitter? She had to go with Keesha and Jeremy because she has worn out her welcome with all different babysitters. Like this, like, you know how Ludacris say I got holes in different area codes? August literally has babysitters in different area codes. He has an influx of babysitters. Like, you're supposed to watch your own child. Like, you know, like you throw them to one of the grandma number one for weeks at a time, and as soon as you get them back, you throw them to grandmother number two, like the sister, this baby has so many like different caretakers and shit like that. And he's only one. Like, I wouldn't leave my dogs with nobody for no fucking 6 weeks, and as soon as I get them back, I drop them off with somebody else. I wouldn't leave my dog for 6 weeks, and those are dogs. Those are dogs. This is a 1-year-old. So people, Russell types and high value men, they don't wife up types like that. Like, there's a guy, you know, in New Orleans, a very popular guy, and, you know, he had, you know, this side chick or whatever. They had been going back and forth for years, fighting and all this other stuff. So one time when they fought, he said something, and I never knew a man could feel like that. He said something that really made sense. He was like, he said, yeah, you got my name tatted on you 1,000,000 times. He was like, but he was like, I would never like really, really totally like wife you up, and I would never like put my seed in you. He says, I see how you are with your children. He was like, you abandon your children for months at a time to go run off with me. Like, and you get your income tax, and you give me all these kids income tax money, and you out in the store stealing, jeopardizing your freedom just so you could steal me Jordans, or you could steal me this and you could steal me that. And he just basically said everything that she did for him that was in his favor, and was like, no, you a trash ass mom. I would never ever put my seed in you. Like, I would never put my seed in you, because everything you're doing is working out in my favor, but you're a trash mom. So a lot of, you know, like I said, people that will be bonus dads, and like I said, in a color black, how many Russell Wilsons have you seen? How many men do we have like that? And like I said, and especially in black men, like, how many do we have like that? Like, I mean, the gay dude is like basically he's, I guess, showing the good side of what could happen, but it's more bad side of that from not having a father, like, in having his father like visit with him and deal with him or whatever. Because when they see that you're keeping a child away from the father, you know, and the father, you know, a different side of family don't have too much to do with them, and you don't have a daddy that's going to actually mess you up if you do something to their kids, they tend to treat the kids a little bit harsher or whatever, especially with her being like a bottle girl type, a fun girl, like, and then for her getting the things that she's getting babysitters for, it just makes no sense. Like, you need a babysitter so that you can go chase some other pregnant girl's dude, so you can hide in the attic, leaving dye all on the pillow, so you can go be, that's what you needed a babysitter for? Like, she's a mother now. Like, you don't, no man is, Ashli is not high value. She's low value, so she's going to keep low value men unless she changes the way that she does things. Like, nobody is going to love her child more than her. So yes, it's better for her, for the father to be in his life. And so if this dude is beating the crap out of her, or he got somebody that's doing something to him, they will fear the father or whatever. But if it's just him and you dealing with him, and you throwing him off on the mom and all this other stuff, it's different. So no, not all bonus dads are good. Not everybody gets bonus dads, and not all bonus dads stay. Because, I mean, Welfare Bush's bonus dad ain't stay or nothing like that. Like, not all bonus dads do that. So to try to sit there and glorify, like, oh my gosh, you know, they would get this. No, Ashli's not a Sierra. Ashli's a Britney type. Ashli's not that type. So, and then another thing about that, he also said that Ashli has, oh, I know firsthand, Ashli has all these suitors. Ashli has all these suitors. This gets back to bonus dad. So Ashli has several suitors. Okay, but between all these dudes that's suiting her and booting her, like, there was a need that her son needed. Like, something was going on with her project or whatever to where it was inhabitable for a child. So, and that's one thing. First of all, what project are you living in? Like, she wants to live so close to Jeremy. Like, within 5 minutes of this man and his family, she went and took a project that can't even fix shit. Like, I don't know of no, I thought, if something was wrong to where your place is inhabitable for a child, why didn't this complex correct the issue, or even them give her some type of hotel money or something? I don't know of a place where there's water or whatever she was trying to say was going on, that that they wouldn't correct that or whatever. So just she had to take the nearest, most available thing that she could afford next to them. She would have been in the same place that they were living in, but she ain't got the money or the credit. So yeah, so that's crazy. Like, how you can hate from outside the club, you can't even get in. So anyway, but let's get back to these suitors. So all these suitors together, nobody could say, man, we all messing with this dry ass broad. Let's put her up at least at Roachie's Motel. Let's all get, you know, put in $10 and go get a $40 a room motel or whatever. So if she got suitors, they're very low value. Like, at least one suitor should have been like, oh, well, babe, you know, something's going on. Like, you can't you can't stay there. Something's wrong with your apartment that I come over there and smash you at. Okay, well, let me go get you a 7-bedroom Airbnb. I know you don't need 7 bedrooms, but, you know, I'm high value. I got it like that. Let me put you and your son there. And, oh, let me call, I don't know, nannies.com or whatever, a professional babysitting service. Like, this, nobody's making arrangements for her, and she's got all of these suitors. So, yeah, dude, look what the bonus dads are doing now. Like, she had to go to baby daddy and the love of his life and their children to get help that she didn't want to get. Like, she had to do that, but having all these suitors. You see what I'm saying? So, no, don't try to glorify no shit like that. And, like, this is not to, like, really tear Ashli down. Ashli is still young, and Ashli can recover from very much all of this stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I hope she does recover. But the sooner she realizes that, like, she's not, like, all this stuff with Jeremy and what's going on with him and grieving over him, she need to let that go. If I was her friend, I would tell her to just let this situation go. Like, success is the best revenge. Take the good parts of this situation and whatever. Like, just by off of Keesha's clout, and that's only off of Keesha's clouts, she overnight got 20K followers that she ain't pimp. I would pimp these dumbass followers. If I was a friend, I'd tell her that. I would pimp the followers. They so stupid. Like, they give her cash apps. I wouldn't be doing nothing. I wouldn't even have to work in the club. I'll just go make up some dumb story. Well, I need a babysitter. Y'all, if I don't get a babysitter, I'm gonna send them to Keesha. And they would have sent her all kind of stuff. Like, they give her whatever she want. I will focus on my own YouTube career and stop grieving over this man. Stop trying to do dumb, stupid shit to this man because you mad because he got his girl. Like, you are never, ever, ever, ever gonna get this girl's man. Notice, she said, come get my nigga in blood. She ain't never once said, come get my nigga back in blood, because you never had him. So there's no back. So, yeah, like, the sooner, you know, Ashli can get over that, the better. Like, you know, remain a positive role model for your child. Your child should be your first priority, not all that other shit. You know what I mean? But, that's, I'm gonna do another video, like, talking about Jeremy and them relationship firsthand. And Ashli, you gotta watch this. Like, you really gotta watch it. You know, of course, I'm not gonna do it today. But if you're sitting around waiting for Jeremy, it's just not. Like, and I don't know how long you think that like trying to keep him away is gonna happen. Like if y'all go to court, like all this dumping your child for months at a time in Chicago, you're not gonna be able to do that, because if his visitation falls on a certain time, if it's like every week, you can't leave him for weeks. So, I mean, that's crazy. So yeah, the bonus dads and the stepfathers, they invisible or they're temporary. So the invisible man, that's who the fucking stepfathers are. So no, nobody is about to do all that when she's doing all that. And everybody keeps calling Keesha the ugly baby mama. I'm telling you, Ashley's the embarrassing baby mama. Don't nobody want to sit there and at any given time you could go in a club and see somebody baby mama busted up. You're not about to see Keesha do all that. You about to see her. You saw her dancing in Tulum, but you're not about to see her in public talking about some fuck them kids damn near naked. Like no man, the type of men that you want, they not wifing up no shit like that. So like I said, not to put her down or whatever, because she's still young and she's still got a lot of life ahead of her. This is just a learning experience for her and stuff like that. I really think that she could do well. She would probably be somebody's great actress, or you know, she has a face for entertainment. I think she could do well at YouTube. I know some of her followers will leave because they're only there because of the Keesha issue, but she would, you know, she's likable enough, you know what I mean? But she just gotta let that whole situation with Jeremy go. Stop stalking this man. Leave this man alone. He is not leaving this girl, and I'm gonna tell you why, or if, or whatever, you know what I mean? So, you know, that's all I have for today. I hope I'm not forgetting. I know it was something else I wanted to discuss or whatever. I think that was it. I was as soft with the situation as I possibly could get. Like, end story. Don't, you know, just move on from that. Success is the best revenge. Ashley, go somewhere and be successful. Stop grieving over Jeremy. It ain't gonna happen. You ain't gonna get none. Keisha gonna continue to flourish, and be careful who you meet in real life. You know, anyway. So that's all. Like I said, that's all I have for today. I'm gonna try to hit y'all with something tomorrow, because I need to get these videos out before they become super duper stale. But I put this one ahead because it was kind of new, but I got several shit that went down with that party and with everything else, and I'm gonna let y'all know about that. So thank you so much for watching, and girl hands, authentic girl hands. Bye.